welcome back. We took a week off and we are back this week for season 2, episode 12 of Lost in My 40s. It's called Fire and Water. It's a Charlie episode. It's a Derek episode. And there's something special. As you can see this guy here on the screen, we're welcoming E12 of Lost the Plot. He very cleverly is advertising for their podcast.
Nice plug.
Yes.
It's perfect. So Lost the Plot is E12 and Dave. If you've been watching these pre-shows since season 1, you met them once in a pre-show when they recorded this episode coming out tomorrow. And they were supposed to both be back, but Dave's having some live stuff, so he's not here. Just E12 representing. Welcome.
Yeah, top of the morning to you, fiddly dee potatoes. I figure, the accent is going to give away that I'm Irish, so I'll get that out of the way. Poor old Dave has come down with a severe case of being too fucking important to join us on this one. So I'm going to have to carry the weight for both of us.
That's not true. All right. So how's everybody else doing? As you can see, Christy is here in our house next to Ben in a chair much smaller than his, and she looks shrunken, and I can't stop laughing about it. All right. Okay. Oh, that's a little better. All right.
This is as low as this one goes.
All right. Christy's here visiting from Baltimore, and we are throwing a huge party tonight. And her, obviously, we record these a few days earlier. This came out on Tuesday. We had a huge party this past weekend. It was awesome. All right.
Nice.
Who's ready for a joke?
Sure.
Okay, this one is in honor of E12 and Dave, who's not here. Are you ready? Why can't you borrow money from a leprechaun?
Why?
Because it's always a little short.
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right. I'm sorry. No. I gotta jump in. This whole bullshit about leprechauns here in Ireland. Everyone should know there are no leprechauns in Ireland. I feel like I have to say that for the average American watching this. There are no leprechauns in Ireland. They're all extinct, okay? Please, carry on.
So the next thing you're going to say, there's no Santa Claus, right?
Hey, I ain't going to impede on your own beliefs, buddy, but
Oh my
just
God.
talking about, from my own country, I know my own flora and fauna, and yes, leprechauns, there are none. They're
They are
extinct.
extinct.
However,
That's for
elves are still alive and well in Iceland.
sure.
Trolls in Norway,
Where did the Keebler elves come from?
America.
Keebler?
People
Oh, I don't know.
We got
All right.
Bigfoot.
Probably Missouri, I'm guessing.
Oh my God. Last week, 2 weeks ago, was episode 11, The Hunting Party. During that, we told you the story of when Ben and Christy and I were at a Russian restaurant and they served her cold coffee and insisted that was the way coffee was served in Russia.
That is the way it is in Russia. You enjoy it.
I was like, well, I'm not in Russia. I would like hot coffee, please.
Can't stop coughing and laughing. All right, so I looked up some facts about coffee in Russia because we found this suspect. So
One is potato.
now you're ripping off Stephen Colbert. All right. So Peter the Great was the first to bring coffee to Russia in the 18th century, very early 18th century, after he tasted it in Amsterdam, which also happens to be my favorite place to get coffee. And so I am not surprised by that. But it didn't go over well at first in Russia. His noblemen called it smut syrup. And people didn't like it. Yeah, smut. I don't know. Were there prostitutes in Amsterdam in like the early 18th century, or
More than likely.
smut?
There have always been prostitutes, like
Everywhere, yeah.
Yes,
I mean, they were in
Oh, yeah, that's a
Pompeii
good
in
point.
70 AD, so
yeah. It is
What?
the oldest
Oldest
profession.
in the world.
it is.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. All right. So the first coffee house opened in Russia was in St. Petersburg in 1720, and 2/3 of all Russian coffee is drank. Is that the right word? In St. Petersburg?
Imbibed would be.
Imbibed in St. Petersburg and Moscow. The majority of the geographical country are still tea drinkers. The most popular drink amongst the coffee drinkers in Russia is cappuccino, and it is served hot. So
I
I
knew
figured
that fucker
vodka
was
would be the
lying.
most popular drink.
most popular coffee drink. All right.
Well, maybe it was like Siberian coffee, and they're just like they don't have the
It's
resources
just so
to
cold,
heat
yeah.
it. Yeah.
As soon as you walk
Oh,
outside,
was
it freezes.
Siberian coffee. Okay,
There you go.
perfect.
Yep.
So tomorrow, season 2, episode 12, Fire and Water. We welcome the cunts from our rival podcast, debate the merits of sleep wanking, and
Wait, there's a debate there?
Why is there a debate on sleep wanking?
Do you not remember recording the episode? All right.
No.
Was there
No, I
drinking involved?
fucking don't.
All right. In this episode this week, Liam fucks over his brother Charlie and does so by claiming justification because he was going to be helping his family, meaning his wife and daughter. So what I want to know, is there any reason that you can think, like a way that you could justify harming somebody to help someone else? Derek.
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
Ben.
Yes. I mean, if the question is that general, could I imagine harming somebody to help somebody? Yes, absolutely. And
But
I
you
can
don't have
think of
anything specific.
a multitude of scenarios where I think that is absolutely. Yeah, no, I would look at, let's take our current situation. Let's look at our
Let's
current political
Let's
situation.
not. No, because this is about two brothers. I'm saying you're harming someone in your life,
Okay,
not
well,
like a
you-
rando.
Well, you didn't. That's why I said if the question is general, then absolutely I could.
It's
see
not
it. But
general. Could you harm a person in your life to help someone else in your life? Can you
Yes.
think of a situation?
yes,
What is it?
if anybody in my life, and again, that's very, very general. Are you talking about my family or friends?
In your life, I swear to God.
Well, then yes. Okay, I can imagine any situation. Okay, let's see. Somebody who's in my life just gets really, really drunk and starts beating up on somebody else, and I've got to go fucking take him down. Done. I mean, that's me harming
okay.
somebody, right?
I guess so. Yeah. You never answer these questions straight. Derek,
Well,
what do you
because-
think? How about you, Derek? Hello.
Well, yes, when my family was alive, I'd absolutely harm someone to protect them. But like, since they're not, but like what Ben said, if a friend of mine is getting into a fight, well, actually, there was kind of a situation in Costa Rica like that. but-
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
Mhm. Yeah. I
Wow.
witnessed
Long story short,
Fist fight in the cloud forest.
that. Yes.
Ben and Derek.
But I didn't harm anybody. I just told them to quit acting like
You didn't-
fools. And
No, you just went fight.
because we were
Long-
all fucking drunk.
You're
we weren't
killing me.
drunk.
Long story short, Ben and Derek went on vacation with another person in Costa Rica, and there was like a fist fight while they were on vacation.
To be
Like,
fair,
okay.
to be fair, he never actually landed a shot, so
No,
I
he
wouldn't
didn't.
really call it a fist fight.
It was fist swinging.
There was a
Alright.
lot of fist swinging. I
Yeah.
was, my head was on a swivel.
You were
I was
like
not getting
holding
hit.
him like this. All right.
Eventually,
Yeah, he's
had
pretty
to, yeah.
short. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Can you think of a reason to harm somebody to help someone else? Real
Yeah.
people in your life?
Yeah, I can think of a hypothetical situation. It's not one that I've personally ever been, given the opportunity to take part in or anything, but I know someone who was in this position. They were friends with two people who were dating and found out that one of them was cheating.
Oop.
So they told the other one about the infidelity, which
I would do the same.
broke their
Yeah.
heart, but
Right.
it was for their own benefit,
Oh, okay.
really and truly.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
so that's the first type of scenario that comes to
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah,
It's
that's
fun.
actually
It's funny
a good
that
one.
the type of valuation judgments you have to make in order to come to that decision, of basically about how you basically decide somebody is more important to you than somebody
Mm.
else, and therefore,
yeah.
Well, I don't know though. In that situation, I don't know that it's necessarily somebody is more important. It's the principle. It's
Who is right?
you, right? It's like this is you're betraying someone, and when I have that information, I can't just go along with your betrayal. Like it's the right
Well,
thing to do
I-
speak. That would be if that person was me, that would be my thought process.
I would counter that if there's somebody that I'm friends with and I know that they're unfaithful with their partner, but their partner's only kind of somebody I only kind of barely know.
Well, yeah, but
It's not my,
that- he
it's
just-
not, then it's not the principal. It's not my fucking business in that case. So that's what
fine,
I'm
but
saying.
that's
is
not
for
the
those-
situation that Ado described.
There
Yeah.
is also an argument to be said that it's not. I mean, if it were me in this situation, there's an argument to be said that I'm not actually the one doing any harm. The perpetrator,
Yeah.
the cheater is the one
exactly.
that's doing the harm.
It's
I'm
all- it's
just
all
a
potential
catalyst.
energy. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Christy,
I think
you little
that
tater tot over there.
I think that, yeah, absolutely. There are scenarios where I would do that. But in this particular case, he fucking stole something that
You're talking the actual
Yeah.
characters, the Pace
Yeah.
brothers,
Yeah.
Liam
What
and
he
Charlie.
did-
Yeah.
what he
Right.
did was basically unforgivable in my mind. If I was his brother
Yeah.
and he did that to me, I'm
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I guess my general answer was more like, I don't know that I could bring myself to do that, but then that's more thinking about like the Liam and Charlie situation. But in the thing that like Ado said, or breaking up a fight, like the things that you guys said, those actually make sense to me. I'd go along with that too.
Well,
Yeah.
and the reason why Ben never gives you a straight answer is because with the ethical questions, it's not black and white. There's so much gray.
Well, of course.
Except for when there's pianos, there's a lot of black and white. But
Yeah, but and the other reason that he does that is because he looks at the questions 5 seconds before we come on, and
not always.
then he
Sometimes I don't look at them at all.
There you go.
All right.
No, but like I'm going to defend myself here a little bit, because when you ask a question like that, if you were going to ask something that mirrored what actually happened with Liam and Charlie, the question would be more: would you literally fuck over a sibling in order to improve your own lot? Because that's what really happened.
Yeah,
It's
it was
like-
bullshit.
So
Okay. Would
I
you
see
fuck
that
over a sibling, Ben, to improve someone else's life?
no.
Okay.
No, I let my siblings fuck their own shit up. I don't need to. I don't need to be party to that.
All right. Fun question this week. What animal do you want to be and why? Let's go to Ado first.
Cash, without a doubt.
The
Cash.
hell is Cash?
What's a
A
cash?
cat.
cat.
C-A-T.
You like Degs?
You like dags? A cat.
How do I say
Okay.
that in American?
Oh my
Cat.
god.
Like
a cat.
to-
It
so
just
you
it just
understand?
it just sounded like cash.
Cash.
Kind
That's
of.
what it sounded like.
It's like, I want to be cash money.
Yeah.
Okay, making fun of my accent, xenophobe, not
that's what-
xenophobia. Okay, no, that's fine. That's
No,
fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
No, I would like to be a cat because they are self-domesticated. What are the only
So
animals
a
that
house cat.
domesticated themselves? Yes,
Not a wild
specifically a
cat.
house cat.
All right.
No, not a wild cat. So that I could, live in a house and it's just socially acceptable for me to fuck shit up whenever I want, scratch my balls, lick myself, and still get fed, watered, and a comfortable place to sleep. Absolutely. I'd be living the fucking life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty house cat's a good one. All right. Christy,
Some kind of bird.
what kind of bird?
I don't have a specific bird, but I just
So you can
wanna be
shit on
able to
people's
fly.
heads in
A
cars.
flying bird?
That too. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so,
yeah, preferably.
Yeah.
I know that most of them are, but
well, that's
Don't want to be a penguin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I want to be a sad, flightless bird.
yeah, I don't want to be an ostrich or a
I want to be a
kiwi.
dodo.
I'm gonna have useless appendices.
All right.
Appendages.
So Christy wants to fly. Ada wants to lick his balls. Derek, why?
A
What
leprechaun.
animal? A what? A leprechaun.
No, I want to be a cheetah because they're fast and they're at the top of the food chain. So
All right. So a second cat, but now we've got a wild one.
wildcat, yeah. I
Yeah,
can still
they're
lick my
fast
balls.
and they're good tree climbers too. Oh my
Yep.
god. So 2 for ball licking. Ben?
Probably a snow leopard.
You didn't say a crow?
No, I really, really love crows, but I wouldn't want to be one.
Oh, okay. So
Like-
another cat.
Yeah, I mean it's like I really, really
Snow
respect
leopard.
people that did AmeriCorps, but
Why
I
do you want to
didn't
be a
do it.
snow leopard?
because it's a very kind of they're very solitary. They live in a really, really beautiful place, in beautiful, rugged places, and their life is very elemental. They
Mhm.
hunt and
Mhm.
they stay out of sight.
I'm
And
sorry.
that
I gotta jump-
simplicity.
I got to
sounds-
jump in on this. The
ahead.
American school system has failed you miserably because what the audience is not going to be aware of is before we started recording, Ben asked, could it be a mythical creature? And
Yeah.
I'm sorry to inform you, Ben, snow leopards actually exist. They are real.
So you didn't want to be a
Yes.
unicorn.
No,
But
I
Well,
thought,
silly.
yeah, I thought about, a dragon or all of those other
Ooh,
things.
dragons are cool.
But
Yeah, they are.
yeah, no, I decided to keep it real.
The satyr.
Okay, so here's what's interesting. I started giggling when Ben was describing why he wanted to be that cat, because I also chose to be a cat. Christy, you're in trouble. We now have 4 cats and a bird, but
I know.
wanted
I'm dead.
to be a tiger because they're big and fierce and badass and completely solitary and nobody bothers them at all. So
Changing. I want to be the honey badger.
Honey badger don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
They're
that's
pretty
true.
badass.
All right, so Ben and I both want to be solitary cats, which is hilarious. Probably 3 for ball licking and 1 bird and 4 cats. That's kind of amazing. All right. Tomorrow's episode, we talk about the Lord of the Rings. All 6 of us talk about how much we love it. Ben and I talk about how it was the first thing we connected on. We do mention my back tattoo, so there's a picture of it, and you can see what that looks like. And we talk about the poem, and that is it there. And I think we've talked about this. I know we've talked about it on when Ben and I appeared on Lost the Plot for your season 1 ending episode. And I think we've talked about it on a pre-show before, but coming soon, me, Ben, Ado, and the missing Dave will be doing a video podcast right here on this channel. It's called Rings of Power Reacts. Very simple title. And we will be reacting to Amazon's Lord of the Rings adaptation, Rings of Power. So the show premieres September 2nd on Amazon Prime. It's going to air for 8 weeks on Fridays. We're going to do our best to have our reaction podcast out by Sundays. We will be living in 3 very different time zones, so it's going to be interesting, but it's coming to you, and we're very excited. Ada, what are you cracking up about?
I'm so sorry. It just has a totally different context because in Ireland, the word ring is slang for Uranus.
Rings of Power.
Anuses of power. All right.
All right. That is
Yeah.
actually fucking awesome. Okay.
So we'll just rename it Power Bottoms for Ireland.
Whoa. All right.
Well, that didn't take us long to go there.
Probably
It's not. Never does.
Yeah.
No, well, it's my
You're
fault.
born that way, guys. You never go there.
Tomorrow's podcast is pretty raunchy. We definitely take Dave and Ado down our disgusting rabbit hole, and it gets worse and worse as the podcast goes on.
I don't think we were the ones who were talking about sleep wanking, though, were we?
Okay, stay tuned.
Because
Stay tuned. All about it. One quick update on our listeners. I have been talking about every week the horse race for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th countries. Obviously, most of our listeners are in the US, and India is pulling away from the UK and Italy. They do not want to fall out of 2nd again. They were in 4th for a while, not anymore. So UK, Italy, I don't know. You have to step it up. Yeah. We have a listener in Ireland. I think it's Ado.
He's like, no.
No.
All right.
Not
Oh,
even
that
Dave.
shit.
It's just me.
It's just you. All right, guys.
Well, it's one of us. I won't reveal which.
All righty, folks. That's it. Tomorrow we are at season 2, episode 12 of Lost in My 40s. It's called Fire and Water. It's Charlie episode. It's a Derek episode. It's an Ado episode and a Dave episode. They will both be here tomorrow when we debate the merits of sleep wanking and sing to you, you want everybody. Get ready. It happens a lot. All right. Tomorrow. Bye.